Well, welcome back. Some Houstonians are continuing to work from home for the rest of the month here, and while others just are ready to have something new to do, something new to tackle.
Yeah, change of scenery, if you will, right? Tech expert Nick Wolny is here to help us step up our tech game with 4 apps to help us balance work and play. Nick, it is great to see you there from home. In the first apps, these obviously we know what Instagram is, right? But it has increased functionality and House Party. So break it all down for us.
Sure. Well, a lot of people are experiencing Zoom fatigue, right? We're now coming up on 60 days of being in quarantine. And when it comes to keeping in touch with friends and family, people are looking for some sort of an alternative that doesn't feel like work. And so House Party it's almost like if AOL Instant Messenger and FaceTime had a baby, right? You can have up to 8 people on a video chat at once. And what is also great is that House Party has games embedded into the platform. Has a game called Quick Draw, which is kind of like Pictionary. There are a few other games. So if you're wanting to connect with your loved ones over video, then you want some sort of just more casual experience, then House Party can be a great option for that. Instagram has also rolled out new features called co-watching, in which multiple people can engage in looking at each other's feeds and interacting on video at once.
Interesting.
I love that. And you also say that this is a free app too, so that's great. No money is going to come out of our pocket for that one. I think it's really interesting. I've heard a lot of people talking about House Party. Let's talk about this next one, Nick. And this is Google Cardboard app. Is it virtual reality?
Yeah, so a lot of people, when they hear virtual reality, they think about these fancy, clunky headsets that are hundreds of dollars, right? What many people don't realize is that there are VR apps that you can look at on your smartphone. And what you do is you get what is called a cardboard viewer. So it's very, very simple. It's very inexpensive. This one was about $10. And it is literally a few pieces of cardboard, but it also has the domed lenses, which are key for virtual reality. So in this cardboard viewer, I can actually take my phone, I can put my phone into this, Velcro it in, and then I can download some of these different VR apps and have a 360-degree experience from the comfort of my smartphone, which is pretty cool.
Huh? And where do you just order the cardboard online? Like, how do you get that actual cardboard slip?
Yep, this model is from Google themselves. There are quite a few models, though. These entry-level VR cardboard devices are often used in schools, things like that. But as a consumer, you can get one from the range of $5 to $15. And we just had this shipped recently. It will ship to your home in just a few days' time.
Wow, $5 to $15. That sure beats a few $100. Let's talk about focusing. This app called Focus Booster. And this is something I think a lot of people are trying to set boundaries at home, right? Because when you're working from home, sometimes you feel like you can never shut the work off. Your phone, your computer, your laptop, iPad, whatever it is. And this app, Nick, you say can help us sort of take a break from all of that.
Right. Well, what's great about Focus Booster and many other apps that you can put on your desktop if you are working from home and looking to get those boundaries put in place is that it can allow time tracking. It can allow you to really measure your productivity. And what I find most helpful for me personally is that you can blur out other apps that you may start to get tempted to look at if you want a distraction, if you're
Amazon.
craving a distraction, right? Exactly. So that's what's nice is when it comes to Focus Booster, having something that allows you to almost have like a time card, a punch card. You clock in, you clock out, you can be more productive, and then you can shut it down for the day when it's time to shut it down.
Oh, that's great. And you say that one is also a free app too. We love that. Okay, so from our kids to us, our kids are doing homeschooling. These are all on devices, whatever the devices that you're able to use. And we know about blue light. It's bad for us. It kind of disrupts sleep patterns. So this next app kind of helps us avoid that blue light at the wrong time of the day.
Yeah, it's a great app. I use it personally. It's called Flux, and it is an app that you can install on your desktop or your laptop. I know many people are experiencing with having their kids at home that they're taking care of their kids, they're working with their kids during the day, and as a result, a lot of their work is starting to bleed into the late afternoon, even bleeding into the evenings. And so we're looking at our desktop computers or laptops at hours that we don't normally do that. Flux will block the blue light from your screen, and it moves with the amount of daylight that is actually outside. So after the sun sets, it begins to orange out your screen over time. And what's great about that is it will help you fall asleep more easily at night, because blue light, your body thinks it's like sunlight. And so if you're looking at screens late at night, it can be more difficult to fall asleep. So this will help you get back on track.
Yeah, and it's so true.
Yeah.
Like when you look at the screen time on your phones, Courtney, I know you and I have chatted about this before. It seems like those numbers,
Yes.
Nick, are just out of control. We're spending more time than ever before on our phones. Nick Wolney, thank you so much for your time. It's great to see you there at home. Hopefully one day soon we will all be back together in Studio B. But in the meantime, we appreciate all the advice.
Sounds good to me. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Nick. And by the way, to connect with Nick, just visit the Scene on Houston Life section of our website.